Hi everybody, I am Susan Thomas. I am a health and fitness coach. I have a passion for helping women to reach their weight loss goals, manage their depression, grow their faith, and live an overall healthy and joyful life. And today I just want to take a moment to talk to you as a mom about why I make my baby food. This was something that I knew I was going to do when I was back pregnant with my first one, before my second and third child. And it's because the base of my really considering to do this started when I was a teenager working at Kroger's. I worked in the non-food section, so we stocked makeup, shampoo, the baby aisle, those kinds of items. And one of the disturbing things I found out, that's my kids, sit down and eat, guys. What I found out when I was in that and stocking baby food was that I found to be very disturbing, because this is, baby food that goes to little babies that are small, helpless, still developing an immune system, and all of that, was that it would arrive on the trucks in humongous amounts of baby food, stuff that you could never sell in a week. It's pallets full of baby food, and then they would store it in the back for months at a time. And if you had some disgusting flavor that moves real slow, you can bet that would be back there at least a year or so. And that creeped me out. That was when I began stocking this stuff. I was like, okay, when I have children of my own, I'm making my own baby food, because who knows how long that stuff on the shelf has been sitting around and how old it really is. Because the other scary thing is that stuff can last a really long time, and you've got to ask yourself why. If it's made from fresh vegetables and fruit, which I'm sure it is, then it shouldn't be lasting over a year. It should have an expiration date that's a little bit sooner than that, because fresh fruits and vegetables go bad. So they had to be adding things to it. Number two is that it actually saves a lot of money. When you think about just buying a couple packages of frozen veggies, I usually do the bags of frozen veggies just because it's easier, and buying a few pieces of fruit to make up a fruit mix, it ends up being a lot cheaper to do it this way. You buy a small stock of canning jars. They have little baby ones about this big that are perfect for baby food. So you buy that. That's a one-time buy, because you're not going to have to use all of them at once. Add in the cost of a bag of frozen veggies and a couple pieces of fruit to make your baby food, and it's going to end up being a lot cheaper. $8 at the most for 1 to 2 weeks of baby food. I don't know about you, but spending $8 for 1 to 2 weeks of baby food versus $20 or more, that's a no-brainer for me. And what almost held me back from doing this was I thought, oh, this is surely going to take a ton of time. And I'm going to have to buy this special baby food blender and all of this. You don't have to buy a special blender. It's a blender. Just a regular blender. Just use whatever blender or food processor you have in the house to make your baby food. You don't have to buy any special equipment. Number two, I don't think in all my time with all 3 babies of making baby food has ever taken me more than 15 minutes. It's really simple. You steam up the veggies, pour them in the blender or the food processor, blend it till it's smooth. If you're feeding a baby in the first stage that needs smooth foods, put it in the jars, you're done.
That's my food.
Okay. And if you're making fruit, all you gotta do, cut that into tiny pieces, put it in the blender or the food processor till it's smooth, pour it in the jars, you're done. It does not take long at all. 10-15 minutes tops, if that. I just made a batch of baby food, green beans for the veggie, and I made bananas for the fruit. I'm telling you, it took me 5 minutes. It does not take long at all. It's worth it. You know your baby's food's going to be fresh. You're saving money, and it doesn't take long. In the long run, it's going to benefit you more than buying those jars. Okay. Those jars that have been sitting there possibly a year or more. I mean, seriously, the stuff in the... Well, it's great for maybe if you're in a pinch. Maybe you're out somewhere and you can't make food, then go ahead and buy a jar. But honestly, try not to rely on it, because that stuff is old.
I want to watch
I can't fathom how that could possibly be healthy for your baby when it sits on the shelf that long. When it sits in the shelves in storage for that long. It just can't be healthy for you. It can't be healthy for your baby. And we all want what's best for our baby. So I hope this has been helpful. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed week. See you later.